to Flosstube number 36. My name is Tracy, and I'm OG Stitchery here on YouTube and on Instagram. There we go. Today is Wednesday, April the 6th. It is a new month. It is 2022. And welcome. Thank you so much for clicking play. Thank you so much for returning if you are a subscriber. And thanks so much for giving me a chance if you are a new subscriber or if you're just watching me just for fun. Thank you so much. So we're just going to get right into it. Today is rainy, so it is a rainy day. We'll get into that. So it's gray. It's a little bit chilly. It's, I think, in the 40s. I live in New England. If you're new here, I'm in the New England area. I'm near Boston. So yeah, it's kind of misty, rainy-ish out there. So if you hear some noises, and that's probably what it is it's the road noise outside. It's pretty heavy with traffic. So anyway, what I normally like to do with my floss tubes is I go through the process of a project. So I do acquisitions first, then I do whips, then finishes, and then plans. So let's get to acquisitions, because I have a few. So this past Saturday was a stitchy group at one of my local needle workshops called Stitch New England. It is in North Attleboro, and it is run by Pam, who is a floss tuber, and her channel is Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. So she is a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys are watching her. If you're watching me, you're watching her. Just gonna say. But anyway, so she has she opened up a needle workshop last November, and it's going great. I love going down there. It's about an hour away from me, and but it's worth the drive, and it's a lot of fun. So while there, I picked up a few things. I am getting into the habit of picking up, collecting these. And what this is it's the Cricut Collection monthly series. And the reason why I look over here is because that's where my screen is. So I can see what you see. So I just want to make sure that I have it all leveled and everything like that, and there's not too much of a glare. But this is April, and it is obviously by the Cricut Collection. And so yeah, I haven't started any of these. I think I have January, February, and March. So since I've got 3 so far, I have to pick them all up. So I'm going to do it. Probably I'm going to pick them up once a month. And so anyway, that's April. Not sure when I'll do it, but you know, whatever. And this one I saw, I'm not sure if this was a Nashville market release, but that's when I saw it. And so I had to get it. This is a hands-on design block party, and it's called Fourth. Real bad glare, but anyway. This is part of her block party, and it's celebrates the 4th of July. I am more than likely not going to do the block, but I really like the side of it, and I want to do that as just one long piece. So I picked that up, and I believe this is my first block. Shocker, because I didn't get the Halloween one. I got the 4th of July one. Weird. And then while I was there, I noticed these on the table, and they are just adorable. And I actually saw this on Instagram and thought it was the cutest thing. It's really small, and so I just had to have it. Primrose Cottage is becoming one of my go-tos for smalls. I know they have a couple of Halloween ones out, and they just released one, or a couple actually, that I need to pick up. But I thought this was so cute. It's called Home Tweet Home, and it's just adorable. It's really small. It's 47 by 41, and you'll see what I did in a minute. All right, so those were my acquisitions. I picked up 3 little charts at the Stitch New England shop, and she does have an online presence. She has an online store, so it is stitchnewengland.com. I will definitely put a link to all of her information in the description below, so make sure you go check out her website, and if you are local, go visit. It's worth a trip. All right, so that brings me to whips. So obviously we are in a new month, which means that there's going to be new challenges. I did talk about them, what I'm going to be doing and focusing on in my previous Flosstube, number 35. So I'll just jump right in. I started out the week working on one that I haven't worked on since May of last year. So, but I started it in March. So if that makes any sense. But anyway, it works for three challenges in a Facebook group called Full Coverage Fanatics. So yes, I'm talking about my full coverage piece, or one of them. And this is by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Amy Stewart. I'll put in a picture here of what it's supposed to look like. It is called Heroes and Heroines. See, that word just always gets me. I pronounce it heroes, right? But then you pronounce the other one heroines. Like heroine. Wouldn't it be heroines? Heroines? It's the guys and gals. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that, but here's my progress. I think I'll have a picture of what it looked like before. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, there we go. But that looks really bad. Let me see. You always hear of floss tubers talking about lighting, and it's a struggle. It really is a struggle. Maybe that's better. How about we just turn the light off? You just turn the light off and see how it goes. Anyway, that's my progress. I think it's just turning out so pretty. I started in obviously the bottom right corner. So I'm doing Scarlet and Rhett, their little scene down here. So what I am doing is, this is my focus piece for the Full Coverage Fanatics group for the month of April. It also pertains to the April scavenger hunt in the same group. Scavenger hunt is for leaves or leaf motifs. There are leaves here, leaves all over the place on this pattern chart, and so that works. And then also eras in history, ERAS. And this is a Renaissance. April is Renaissance, celebrating that. So there we go. This also worked for another group challenge that I'm in. Semi-Sane Stitchers is doing a challenge this month called Music Mania, where you take a song, you take the length of the song and stitch that many stitches if you're doing counting. If you're doing non-counting, then you do the length of the song in hours and minutes. So for example, if you have a 3-minute and 17-second song, then if you're doing counting, you do 317 stitches, or you do 3 hours and 17 minutes. I am doing the counting version, so this was one of my, I think it was, this worked for, I did, so my first, wow, sentences. You do 10 songs for each entry into a drawing. I'm not really interested in the drawing. I mean, if I get an entry in there, that's fine, but I'm doing it for the challenges. I like that. So you do 10 songs for each entry. So I'm doing the first 10 songs, all novelty songs, from the 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s, whatever. So this one, the first song that I did was Snoopy versus the Red Baron by the Royal Guardsmen. And so I did that many stitches. I think it was like 2 minutes and 43 seconds or something like that. So I did 200. And then the next song that I'm working on this one is Do You Want to Date My Avatar? It is by The Guild. Great song, hilarious. If you play computer games, you know what an avatar is. It's not from Avatar the movie. Anyway, so I'm working on that with this. And there we go. So that pertains to almost all of my challenges in that one chart. So I will be working on this throughout the month to get some progress on it. And there we go. So the next project that I worked on is Shades of Autumn. And here we go. This is, and I completely forgot to bring the information. Anyway, I think I remember. This is Shades of Autumn by Seba Designs, or Seba, S-E-B-A. And this is found in the Just Cross Stitch Magazine 2017 October issue, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll put the information on the screen, and if I'm right, then I'm right. But what I did was, with this one, I decided this is going to be my rainy day project. So yes, I will be stitching on this today. Yay! So in the Black Needle Society Stitching Journal for 2022, they have a page that is for rainy day projects. It took me a moment, but I did find it, and here it is. So this is pretty much just a rainy day project tracker, and this is what it looks like. There we go. So as you can see, I put in Shades of Autumn, and I have scratched or colored in one raindrop because it rained on the 1st. Rained on April the 1st. So I stitched on that. All of that to just show you a piece of paper. All right. Well, anyway. So I stitched on that, and I think I have a picture of what it looked like, what the progress was before, and I'll put that right here. And then this is what it looks like now. I am stitching this on 18 count. I'm not sure. I don't have the card. Oh wait, I do have the card. I think I have a card, yes. I knew it. Jodi fabric. 18 count Jodi fabric. And what I mean by Jodi fabric is Jodi from Steel City Stitchers has a Fabric of the Month club where she sends out 2 pieces of fabric that she has hand dyed and sends it out to you or to me. And this is one of them. And so here we go. She does not name her fabric, so there's no names. It's just Jodi fabric. So there's my progress. And I think it's beautiful. It's turning out great. I'm really happy with it. All right. The next one is ink circles, 9 lives. And this was a new start for me this past week. And what this pertains to is not necessarily a challenge, but it's just a focus. And here is my start. And I'm doing this on 18 count white Aida. I thought the chart was busy enough that it didn't need a colored fabric. And I think it's just beautiful. And so I just wanted it on plain white. So here we go. This pertains to, this is part of a monthly challenge, focus, not challenge, from Garon, from the Sunshine Stitchers. Sunshine Stitchers. That's hard to say, sunshine. And I always have problems with that. Anyway, the hashtag is hashtag Garon Designer Focus. And this month is ink circles or long dog. So if you watch their last Flosstube, which I did, they were debating on which one they wanted to focus. They decided on both. So you can do ink circles or long dog. I obviously chose ink circles. So that's my new start for this past week, and I'm really liking it. And then my last whip for this week is Sad Pumpkin by the Witchy Stitcher. And this is a complimentary chart. You can find this on their website. And it's a couple of years old, so I'm sure everybody has already stitched it. But I have not. I'm a little late to the show, late to the party, whatever you want to say. And here's a picture of what my progress was before, and this is what it is now. Oh, there we go. So I've been using this for a couple of challenges. This is my Whip Go goal for one of my Whip Go goals for April. I wanted to spend 3 days on this. I have one more day to spend on it. I have also been using this for the Music Mania. I did probably about 3 songs. I did Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, The Blob by the 5 Blobs, and Purple People Eater, I think. So I've been using this quite a lot. And why not, you know? Also, this is going to be, and actually I already have 500 stitches in this. I know. This is for my Black Needle Society challenge cards that I am doing along with Athena and a lot of other people who are participating in the challenge. So Black Needle Society made a deck of cards with stitching challenges on it. And Athena draws a card each week, and I use that as my challenge for the week. And the goal is to stitch at least 500 stitches. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just going with it. I like it. I enjoy it. And I'm doing it with a friend. So there we go. So those are my whips for the week and my challenges and all that stuff. That brings me to finishes. I have 3 finishes. So you guys will recognize these, right? So these are part of a chart called America, Land That We Love by Jean Farish. And the chart is supposed to have all 50 states on it as one piece. Well, I am obviously doing them individually because I'm making little ornaments out of them, and I'm going to decorate a tree, a holiday tree, monthly tree that I have for July. It's my Americana tree. So I'm going to have all 50 states on there. So this is Alabama. Finish that. And this is South Carolina. So I finished this Saturday at the Stitchy group, and I finished this yesterday. There we go. And then I mentioned this, which I purchased Saturday, Home Tweet Home, and I finished it. Started it and finished it all in one day, and fully finished it for now. So here's what I'm talking about. So this is my stitch. Here we go. So I stitched this on 18 count fabric that Jodi from Still City Stitchers had printed. It was a printed piece that had, it was like a field of flowers, like wildflowers and spring and things like that. And I thought it was just really cute, really pretty, and so I stitched this up on that. And I wanted to finish it up because I have a seasonal wall in my hallway that I decorate, or my entryway, and it doesn't have a lot of spring on it. So I wanted to put this up there. I have this piece that I purchased from Michael's about a year ago. It was in their clearance section, and you can see that it says, "Welcome to my home." I don't like this saying because it's not just, my printer just freaked out. All right, so apparently my printer updated and had to restart out of the blue. Anyway, as I was saying, this is not just my home, it's our home, right? So anyway, it's cute. I like it. I like the basket part of it. But so what I do is I have this hanging on my seasonal wall, and I just switch out the decorations. And it's upside down. I switch out the little card piece here. There we go. And this is what it looks like. So cute. This is just a little piece of it's a little wooden piece that I got in a little package in the clearance section at Joann's of little woodland animals. Words. And then the trim is just an Easter colored trim, pastel colors, twisted, braided, it's twisted rope kind of stuff. And the fabric was just from Joann's, obviously. Not obviously. Anyway, there's my piece. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. I'm just going to leave it blank for now. That's why it's a finish for now. I might put some, like, just some flowers on it, but I'm not sure. So just going to keep it blank for now, and we'll see what happens to it in the future. So that was my FFO for now, and then my 2 finishes. That's it. That brings me to plans. I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to continue with Whip Go. I'm going to finish up Sad Pumpkin today. Well, not finish it up, but today's the 3rd day. I'm going to work on that. And then I'll work on a couple of other, I have 3 other Whip Goes. I'm doing 2 boards. One is a main board and the other one is the Halloween board. So I've got 3 more projects to work on this month. On that, I'm going to continue with the full coverage fanatics challenges on heroes and heroines. I'm going to continue with the music mania from Semi-Sane Stitchers. The next group of 10 songs I'm going to do is one-hit wonders. So Tainted Love, I'm going to do Take On Me and Whip It by Devo. And so yeah, that's going to be fun. And then I'm going to continue with the ink circles, the Garon designer focus for the month. And this week's challenge card is to stitch on something that is designed for a holiday. Well, I got that covered. Sad Pumpkin is done. So, and then I think Athena is going to be drawing today for next week's challenge. So we'll see what that is in the future. All right. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, for clicking play, and for subscribing if you have. Also, please tell your friends. I am really, really close to 300. I know I keep saying that, but I checked it this morning, and I have 296 subscribers. So I just need 4 more. So hopefully I'll get that in the next coming week. Who knows? And I am ready to celebrate 300 subscribers. So tell your friends. And thank you so much again for watching, for clicking play. Have a great week and happy stitching, and I'll see you soon.